Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here with the Raw 5-point preview leading up until October 19th, 2015. Lots of things surround this basically big edition of Monday Night Raw. This is an edition that, for a lot of reasons, WWE is pulling out all the stops. This is going to be Monday Night Raw's last appearance in the Dallas area before WrestleMania 32. Of course, more than likely, the beginning of next month, they will have a big WrestleMania pre-sale with a lot of appearances of NXT and WWE wrestlers there, trying to bring people out to AT&T Stadium, trying to get people to buy tickets. That last second first rush, because when it comes down to it, people do trickle in for a big event like WrestleMania. I'm sure they even sell some tickets at the door the day of a WrestleMania. But I think that when WrestleMania tickets go on sale, I think a large chunk of the sales just are right off the bat. Boom, just like that to get things going. More than likely, this is going to be a, hopefully, flawless edition of Monday Night Raw, knowing that there's going to be a lot of people there to see Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels, people wanting to see Undertaker and Brock Lesnar before their Hell in the Cell match, maybe catch a glimpse of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I know that a lot of people are going to be hoping that Steve Austin is a part of Monday Night Raw. He was sort of advertised before then, just sort of being, like if you go to WWE.com and you click on the Raw 5-point preview, the picture that we've been seeing, touted out for about a month now, they've taken Stone Cold Steve Austin off of the picture. Right now it's only Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Ric Flair, and Shawn Michaels. There is, mention of Stone Cold Steve Austin with his Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast, sitting down with Brock Lesnar after the show, but they don't really give you the appearance that Austin is going to be on the show. But that people are going to be getting to this show more than likely. I'm not sure if there's some sort of a special pre-sale to help tickets sell for this one. That didn't really work all that well for the San Jose show last year. You remember, if you went to the San Jose house show, you got an exclusive pre-sale. Most people thought that the pre-sale was going to take place the day of that house show. It was actually the night before SummerSlam. It ended up being that they just really didn't say anything and kept putting it off, and then word came out, I believe, 2 days before the regular WrestleMania 31 pre-sale. They ended up doing a 1-hour pre-sale to the pre-sale for the San Jose people, but because so many people had the San Jose code, people were using that code all over the country. They had a limited number of seats that were for sale. Those tickets were sold out within a minute. I believe it was maybe 2 at the most, if I remember right. Coming down to this is going to be a big one. I mean, lots of things going on this edition of Monday Night Raw. You've got Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. We have not seen Undertaker since SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar, we haven't really seen a lot of him. He was on Monday Night Raw the week before last. Last week we only got sort of a vignette hyping up this match, not really playing off the entire feud, but since WrestleMania 30 is chapter number 1, it's going to be a big one. Seeing if these guys go face to face, are they going to have dueling promos? I'm not 100% sure. There is really no word out about what's going down with this, but it's going to be fun having Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair there. There's going to be a lot of side stories going on, and one of the matches that's going to be going down at Hell in the Cell is going to be another Hell in the Cell match, which is supposed to be the last chapter of another feud, Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. Somebody's going to have to try and get the better of somebody. I don't know if that means Braun Strowman and Luke Harper getting their hands on Roman Reigns, but then again, I guess that's what Ambrose and Orton are there for, but maybe they're going to try and build a wedge between those guys, seeing how they have that big match on the pre-show for you. Divas Revolution talk with, Paige rejoining with Team PCB once the reunion was put in place on SmackDown. Natalya was laid out in the back. Lots of hype over who was the one who laid out Natalya. Was this Paige just trying to get back in with Charlotte and Becky Lynch? It doesn't really make a lot of sense, seeing how Charlotte, which was supposed to be a triple threat going into the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view, Charlotte is going to be taking on Nikki Bella in a one-on-one match there. So I'm not really sure if they're just trying to build up a Natalya versus Paige one-on-one match for the pay-per-view, having two Divas matches. Why you don't go, with the hot hand, and that being Sasha Banks, I'm not 100% sure. And then there's going to be lots of things going on, seeing how the Authority, are they pissed off at Kane that the way he ran Monday Night Raw last week, basically putting himself into the main event before being told, hey, you better not be in that main event, you better not be fighting Rollins, and then the Demon Kane coming out. And I don't think that Stephanie and Triple H are going to be dumb enough to fall for this. We've seen Corporate Kane pull the wool over their eyes, with his comeback and return. Neither one thought that he was supposed to be there, but he kept on saying that, this person and that person told him to be there. Corporate Kane, one way or another, looks like he's going to be in charge of Monday Night Raw. Yet once again, the entire heel roster, from Kevin Owens, The New Day, Ascension, Rusev, everyone was out there during that lumberjack match and, getting the best of Demon Kane. Is Corporate Kane going to take a, babyface stance, trying to, stack the deck against all these guys? Of course, the New Day got a big match at Hell in a Cell against the Dudleys. Are they going to put them in? Is he going to put them in some sort of a match that's going to have them beaten down? Of course, you have Kevin Owens with another rematch against Ryback, maybe stack the deck against him. We've seen Kevin Owens take on the Lucha Dragons one-on-one the last 2 weeks on Raw. Maybe the Lucha Dragons go 2-on-1 against Kevin Owens. It's going to be a good addition to Monday Night Raw. They have every reason in the world to stack the deck and really put on a good Raw. We're going to have to see if WWE is going to be able to go through with it and have that Raw that we think that it's going to be.